Morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hazard XXI. Thank you so much for that subscription for 3 months in a row. I'm pretty sure that's as long as it can be. Thank you so much. I appreciate your resubscription and your support. Welcome back to the Chubs Club. Oh, yeah. All right, so last time in West of Loathing, we kind of, played the final cutscene, as we can see here. But I still want to see, what's up with everywhere else. Clooncy's bar. That's right, there's just a fight going on here. Well, I'll be a new face. I'm Clooncy. Make yourself at home. Thanks, I'm Victoria Williams. New to town? I've been helping Manifest Destiny get the rail tracks laid. It was a tough job, but we finally got here. Sounds like you could use a drink. Clooncy, I sure could.
Welcome to the Chubs Club.
Says, oh, I have that button too. Thank you. 3 months in a row with the Tier 3 subscription. Show me your sweet, sweet Alyse Dapper. Let me get one in there in chat. Let's see here. Yay! Oh, apparently I can't put my own emotes. Apparently I'm not allowed to use my own emotes. Great. Cool. Gotta have that Chubs Dapper. That's right. All right, what's with the huge brawl going on over there? That's what I want to know. Oh, them fellas are always blowing off steam. I just let them go ahead and get their aggressions out, so long as they keep over there away from what furniture I've got left. I see. What can you tell me about Frisco? Oh, it's a fine town. A fella named Samson Frisco founded it way back when the mines first opened out this way and everyone caught the fever. Mining fever? Yep. The kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco was a doctor, you see? Ah, gotcha. What have you got? Increases your muscle by 9. Hot damn. Increases mysticality by 9 and increases moxie by 9. Let's buy one of each, even though we don't use them ever or at all. But while we're here, let's sell some dumb shit we don't need. Like a balloon. Someone said we need that balloon later. So yeah, I guess we'll keep it. I feel like we should sell this pistol if we're not using it. Same with this. Yeah. We have 5 things of soap. Where this comes from, they call it thope. Sweet, sweet thope. Sweet, sweet, sweet thope. Beautiful. I believe this is what we have equipped. Yeah, it says right there. You have this equipped. I don't want no goddamn black hat. I might want to keep the black hood, though. The blank postcards, I mean, we can send them. I think I don't want to sell that. That seems like a good thing. We have 2 of these, so we'll sell 1. Have more encounters with skeletons. We may as well keep it. Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish of this thing. Alright, so we'll sell it. I think we'll keep that. Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Oh, both in a sense, because it is a can of lubricant. Love it. Cat's eye candy. That sounds fun. Did you have a good weekend, Alyse? Well, I sure as hell did. We bought a brand new car. Well, not brand new. It is used, but it's still a 2017, and it's amazing. It feels really good to have a car that's reliable again. We are a two-family car family again. Two-car family again. Yeah. A brand new car. Yeah. Congrats. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Feels nice. Feels real nice, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll sell those. A cowboy chef hat. I'm gonna sell it. The crowbar's good to keep. Is it a Mustang or a Corvette? It's actually a Hyundai Sonata. Hybrid. That's right. I give a shit about the environment. Or a Tesla. Alex really wanted a Tesla, but it was not time. It's not time for a Tesla right now. But we did get a hybrid, and I feel good about it. Sorry, I'm kind of just going through and seeing all this dumb shit that we don't ever use, and selling it. Just gonna sell, you know, the audacity. I mean, we may as well keep it. Fancy knife? Nah. Hey, Pot 16 Black. She said reliable. Tesla needs to make a hatchback. That would be dope. Yeah, so we have this. Our car we had before was a, well, we still have it. It's a Kia Spectra. And it's a hatchback. And the Sonata is like 2 feet longer. It's a lot more car. It's a lot more car to get used to. Gives you the raised skeletal thrall skill. Getting smarter about Nex-Mex means being able to summon skeletons who are smarter at doing what you say. I think I might want to read this. Even though I feel like all the Nex-Mex books we've read before have hurt us. Gold tooth. I'm just gonna sell it. Loose teeth we can sell. I think we can also give those to one of those high people in the camp, and they like made something from it, but I think we already did that. I have a Hyundai Elantra. It fills the road more than I would like, but it's still a good car. I love my Sonata. I love it so much. I just want to naively continue thinking that my solid 2000 Honda Civic never will need replacing. That's the car. I had a 1999 Honda Civic. Lil red stick shift. I loved her, but we sold her before we moved to Washington. They do have a hatchback? Cool. I'm still using my reliable feet. Hells yeah. If you can get there by walking, you do it. It's nice not having a car bill every month at least. Yeah. Now we have one again. Our Kia's paid off, but yay car bill. But I'm okay. This little pile of random dried weeds folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Well, goody. Oh, and we have another Nex-Mex. Gives you the Reign of Teeth skill. Being a necromancer isn't all about skeleton and skulls. Sometimes you get to go slightly further down the hierarchy and do stuff with teeth. Alright. I think we will read those books once I'm done selling all of my junk here. We have 2 of these pants. We only need 1. Locks and how to pick them we may as well sell because we've already read it. You need to get another doggo to fill that extra 2 feet of room. I know. Having Chubbs in the back, he's like, it's so big back here. He has to stretch out so far to, like, because he'll stand on the console in between the front 2 seats. Like, his butt's in the back, but his front paws will stand on the console to come up and say hi every once in a while. And it's so much longer in this car. The back seat's so big and roomy. What is he gonna do? Sell one of those moon bits. Powdery little bits of moon rock. A real curiosity in this day and age. How did we get 3 moon bits? I'm gonna keep one of them. You know, 'cause I can. I'm gonna sell the nasty ring. And then we just bought those. Sell that. The pickaxe may come in handy. The honeymoon is definitely over for this old tarnished silver thing. Alright. If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. I'll just sell them. Plate of slop. Red hot pistol, go away. Oh yeah, all our sarsaparillas. Sarsaparilla. Shovel, we have 2 shovels. Well, I'll sell one of them. When did we get a sick python skin? This skin was, until very recently, stretched taut around some giant pulsating snake muscles. Oh, that phrasing. It's gross to think about and look at. Really sell this? I mean, no. Why would we be wearing these silk boots? Oh, probably because the AP. What boots up here? Jack boots? 4 muscles? I don't know. Whatever. Let's keep going. Silver nugget. Skull chips. Once they were good for keeping somebody's brain salsa inside, but not anymore. Sell that brain salsa inside or making of chips. Yep. Spittoon hat. Just sell it. This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 23 shares of Pickett & Company, Belt Incorporated, a company based in Chicago. Alright, I sold it. Sweet sword. All of these things have some good stuff with them. A tuna fork. When do we get a tuna fork? It's not sharp, but it's still dangerous. Not anymore if I don't own it. Just sell it. Excuse me. Work boots. I mean, they seem fine. Alright, let's be done here. Let's be done here. Bye-bye, barman. We've been in here for 15 minutes. Let's get to some new areas, perhaps. Holy cow. We have a lot of experience to spend. Trying to think which would be the best. These are pretty high. Let's go for this. And next we'll do glamour. In 10 more experience we can do glamour. Let's look at our map. The Last Custard Stand, Wasco's Comedy Shack. Also, I've been watching Bear's playthrough. There's like a ton of stuff down here that I've not even seen. So that's cool. Let's go here. The Last Custard Stand. Looks like you found an abandoned crate of military supplies. Since it's addressed to Fort Unnecessary, perhaps the shippers took that to heart. Open it. Cool. Free shit. A chest full of medals. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fine, Custard. Hi, well howdy there. Welcome to the Last Custard Stand. I'm Custard Man Stan, and I make custard like only Custard Man Stan can. Care to try some? Tell me about your custard stand, Custard Stand Man Stan. Not much to tell, just a plain honest custard stand selling plain honest custard. But it's like the last one. What, like the last one before you get to Frisco? Or last one in the whole territory? Heck, the last one in the whole world so far as I know, but I can't swear to that. Are you sure it isn't the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was farther up north. Whole dang operation was ate by wasps. Stand and all. Give me them sweet custards. I mean, what else? What else are we gonna do with this meat besides get more things that we just keep forever and ever and ever? Cool! Gin blossoms! Alright. Howdy there, Spooky. Let's wander. Maybe we'll find something. That's too much custard. There's never, ever too much custard. You can never consume too much custard. An angry-looking skeleton with a mining pick is stalking you. I guess now that I think about it, most skeletons are pretty angry-looking. Let's fight this bitch. We'll shoot him and then have Our Lady scrape him down. Hey, Ocelot, how's it going? Nice job. Okay, so there's not much that way. Let's go to Wasco's Comedy Shack. Your booze sense tingles. You spur Spooky toward the source of the disturbance in the liquor sphere and find a little still hidden place in the pines. Moonshine Still. Sure, we'll stop and check it out, even though it's not on the way. What's this then? There's a jar of moonshine under the spout. That's my jar of moonshine now. Moonbits. It's still for turning. Okay. Okay, so that's what our moonbits were for, that I just sold all of them. I mean, okay. I guess that's all that is. Let's go, Spooky. Let's go to the Comedy Shack. So any idea on what your $10 emote will be, Alyse? I know I need to get one up. I've kind of been taking a break with, we had, you know, the Utah trip and then the Eclipse trip, and now we bought a brand new car, so a lot of stuff has been happening. And, well, like I said before, I keep saying brand new, but it's not brand new, it is used. But yeah. I don't know. You guys decide. What do you want for your $10 emote? I was thinking like an it's fine situation. Alright. The middle of the woods is not where you would expect to find a goblin with a big pompadour haircut, wearing a spangly sequined suit and cape, and doing a dance that involves a lot of pelvis thrusts and butt wiggling. But yeah, that's what you found. Hello. Why, hello there. Glad to meet ya. I don't know what's real anymore. Talk to it. Maybe not hearing of me? Being Jelvis, big-time goblin entertainer. Pleasure to meeting you. What are you doing? Singing out here in a forest for practicing. Hearing a song to wanting? Sure. The goblin sings a rowdy honky-tonk style song that you can't follow very well, but it seems to be doing either a jail or a hotel or either some shoes or a dog. Alright, let's fight. Bang, bang. He has 74. This will do a lot of damage. Moonwalk! Whoa! Moonwalk murdered us. Alyse car. Chubb's in a cool car. Alyse cowboy. Alyse fine, probably better. Alyse scream would be good too. Scream's good. Ooh, flashy boots. I want to look at some flashy boots. +9 mysticality. I think the reason I like this one so much is because it has that 1 AP extra, but I haven't really been using it. Whatever. Wasco's Comedy Shack. Funny, haha, yuck yuck jokes. Oh my. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Wasco Shafter's the name, and comedy's the game. Are you here for a real thigh-slapping good time? Alright, hit me. Okay, so a skeleton walks into a bar, and the bartender says, wait, it's a horse, not a skeleton. Sorry. Anyway, after that, the bartender asks the horse, hey, why is your face so long, buddy? Sigh. Wasco takes a bow. Want to hear another one? Alright, hit me. Alright, a guy walks into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, we don't serve goblins here. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, the guy is a goblin. Anyway, the end. Oh my god. Want to hear another one? Okay, here's a good one. Take my wife, please. Please? Okay. No. He's not very funny. And, yeah. Okay, well that's all that is. Know any good jokes? No? Come on, everyone knows at least one joke. What's the difference between a nephrologist and a urologist? A urologist is a surgeon, whereas a nephrologist specializes in kidney disease and disorders that have non-surgical treatments. That isn't very funny. Urinary tract health is no laughing matter. What do you think we should do next? Looks like you saved the day, Victoria. I knew you had it in you. Shucks, I couldn't have done it without you, Alyse. Come on, let's go check out the final cutscene. I sure hope there's a happy ending. I love a happy ending. Any other ideas? The Dave Yard recipe. Redwood Mayor needs the skeleton raids in the military cemetery. Okay. That's all? That's all that's left? I know there's more stuff on this map. I feel like there's got to be a ton more area over here. Let's wander. A tree next to you explodes in a shower of splinters. You turn your head slightly to regard a stump with a hatchet sticking out of it. Then turn the other way to regard the large bear that threw it at you. On second glance, you see that he isn't a bear at all, but a big muscular man with a giant beard and bearskin pants. It's Bear. Howdy? If you think you're gonna make me alive, or take me alive, you got another think coming, girl. Well, what I was thinking was more like, what should I do for lunch? And, oh, that's a nice tree. I know you're one of them bandit hunters. You ain't gonna catch me hibernating. Let's fight him. A grizzled mountain man. Fine. Fine. He's done. He's done. Hey, we got the bearskin pants. We didn't find anything out here? I feel that's absolutely ridiculous, but okay. Let's go to... So we can go to the Daveyard, or I still don't know what to do for the military cemetery. So I'm gonna go to the Daveyard. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. We can fight it. We can fight it, go bang bang. All dead. Sweet. Hey DJ, how's it going? Alright. I did this wrong, I believe. I think. I believe that, like, you're supposed to dig up one of the graves and you find the recipe. Maybe I have already done this and I just... Oh, there it is. Yep. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, and wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it, and it's the recipe. So let's bring it back to our buddy. After 130 hours, I finished the Pillars of a territory baseball game. Now for the DLC. Sweet. You find a wrecked bank stagecoach. Well, leave it be. I don't got any needles. Alright, I believe... Oh, this is... Yeah, the kitchen? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yep. Thanks a million. 11 experience. And a sloppy top hat. +3 Moxie. Doesn't seem all that great. Cool beans. But we can now do that. And let's go for that. Cool. It's great. Like, actually amazing. Do you think I would enjoy it? I've never even heard of it. Oh! We sent some people to the stage. That's great. Cool. Let's go. Let's wander. See if we don't discover anything around here. A shaggy dog cave. Beer barrel cactus. I mean, we don't need to forage it. Are there doggies here? I want doggies. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to leave. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Okay. This is just a story. I watched it on Bear's playthrough. And it's very frustrating, and there's lots of long plaques. That's basically me just reading the plaque. That's all that's in this cave. Pretty certain. But we're gonna go to the end anyway to double check. It's a lot of nonsense. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brightly upon the jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metal, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Yep, that's all it is, pretty much. I'm glad you were able to save yourself from the pain, yeah. NL read all of them like a madman. That's a true madman right there. This is a long cave. Sweet. Let's wander again. I feel like there's more to this. Skeleton approaches. We can fight him. Sweet. Bean-stained pants. What's this desert house? You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms. We can give him a ride back to Dirtwater. Where'd he go? Hi! Found a cactus lady. I wonder if we can ever find a cactus lady for Mr. Bill here. We got our hot dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like there's a lot of people we can run into and convince to start up shops. I wonder if we'll see that guy in the saloon. Is he here? Or he just like, we just don't talk to him, or he's like, whatever. Okay. Let's wander again. Binoculars. Oh, we already gave you a ride, but we'll have Alyse fix him up. Okay. I don't know what was here to begin with, but I just kind of came here to wander, because I swear there's like, yeah, other stuff here. The sign says silver bullet making apparatus, help yourself. The workbench has a little burner and a crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. Seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise, so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. You don't have anything silver to make into bullets. Make needles. Make them again. Leave. Pick the lock. Got it. A twin bed. The silversmith must have been a bachelor or a half-wit guy with a half-wit spouse. A spoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate it. What, really? I mean, if it is just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that somebody probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just one of those sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. Look, I'm pretty sure there's a treasure in there and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan, shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine, have it your way, your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of the congealing toxin that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke, how you get that nasty taste back in the rear corners of your mouth like metallic tang by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Oh, whoops, not the map. The brooch would be here. +2 mysticality, muscle, and moxie. I mean, I love our pistol attack damage. Why would I ever want anything different? The book contains like 90 copies of John A. Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something? Let's search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with recipes. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. The Silver Platter. Grits and plum pudding. Okay. How do we get safe cracking? There's a note on the safe reading. I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. I don't have any safe cracking. Cool. What did we find? The Silver Platter all the way the hell up there. With a shout, well, more of a loud hiss, a skeleton leaps at you from the underbush. He's wearing a cavalry hat and has a cavalry saber, but isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Get directions to his fort. I sure am glad to see you. I could have been wandering around lost out here forever. Which way's the fort? I've got an important delivery to make. Hiss? What am I delivering? Cannonballs. Hiss! No, of course you don't see them. I can't carry regular cannonballs around on a horseback. They're heavy. Here, look. You dig around in your saddlebag until you find a couple of peppercorns left over from lunch. Here, see, these are dehydrated cannonballs. Much easier to transport. And when you need to blow somebody up, just add water. Anyway, which way to the fort? The skeleton looks dubious, but points you down the trail anyway. Thanks. The Silver Platter. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a Silver Platter. I plate things with silver, you know. Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. Don't do it. I just discovered PoE 2 comes out next year and contemplating pre-ordering. Oh, don't do it. Yeah, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. You need something plated? What are my options? He looks you up and down. I could plate the hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. Maybe something else? Your weapon? Yeah. This will increase the damage of your equipped melee weapon by 3. Yeah, sure. What else can you plate? This will enchant your hat to add 1 to your maximum action points. Sure. Plate your pistol. Increase your damage. Okay. Let's plate everything. What are my options? Tongue? Plate your tongue? Maybe later. I don't have enough meat anyway. That was a lot of meat. It's golden plated. Or silver plated, I mean. Silver plated. Cool. Well, that was dope. I suppose, well, let's talk to Alyse. I think she'll just say, go to the military cemetery. She just says, like, the story's over, but what about the necromancer? Redwood Mare. You'd put a stop to the skeleton raids. That's all she can think of. The skeleton raids in the military cemetery. So we'll go there. Maybe we'll find something along the way, but it doesn't look like it at all. How do we put a stop to the raids? You poke around in the shed, the caretaker... Oh, that's right. He is... We asked him to go back. But we don't know if he's here. The flyers on the wall. That's right, we met him at the Military Reenactment Enthusiast Society. Finding him seems like the surest way to clean up this boneyard. Okay. Doesn't look like he came back, though. And it doesn't seem like raids are happening. I believe we already talked to him at the reenactment camp. Which I don't know where it is on our map. I should probably reread that. Is there a specific place you told me about? Meetings at Fort Memoriam. Fort Memoriam. I swear we've done this before. Oh! Off on the side of the trail you spot a cactus that doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it is actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side-eyed and tries to wave you away. But the cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh! Go away! Talk to it. Why are you inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd for keeping safe from a predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise, cactus eagle, other goblins. Now going away, you ruining my disguise. Extort them. Aha, but what if it is me being the cactus predator, watching me push over all the cactuses? What? No! Well, what are you giving me for not doing it? Giving you this club. Sure, okay. I think it was this guy. Hiya, Jeff. Hey. Hey, Ernie. What one of them needs to come back? What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments, that's right. Blah, blah, blah. We already asked them about everything. I'm pretty sure. Oh. You pore over the rules until you understand them perfectly enough to realize that they're for an entirely different game. Oh. We got next books, which I said I was going to read after I sold all our stuff, and didn't. So let's do it now. Are you certain? The book is full of magic spells which don't make any sense to you until you get to the next to last chapter and realize that they're not spells for you to cast, but spells for a skeleton to cast. One of the appendices mentions in passing how to summon such a skeleton. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Thin blood. That's not there. It's... No. Here. Thin blood. Minus 10 maximum HP. I hate reading these dumb books, but I'm gonna. The Necromancer Journal. Yeah. You open your Necromancer Journal and examine the information you've collected so far. The cryptic note you found about Hell Cow Energy indicates that the Necromancer's lair is somewhere fairly close to Hellstrom Ranch. You found that the discipline slip that mentions dangerous mushrooms. It said that there's a patch of Mortis austeris near the lair. Death oysters. They only grown in a narrow band between the big canyon and the mountains. Okay. And what about our next books? Here we go. For each page of the book you read, one of your teeth falls out. It continues this way for way more pages than you thought you had teeth, until you realize that your teeth aren't falling out, but that instead you've been learning how to conjure new teeth into existence the whole time. As you turn over, blah blah blah, you don't feel well, you got withered muscles. Wow, minus 25 melee attack damage. Feel like we have to read them all though. So I'm gonna. Didn't we have another one? Cannon loading for idiots. Let's read that. Oh, never mind then. Did I not have another one? If they ever make another Loathing game, I kind of want to be a stick figure GTA. That would be cool. So I wonder if we have to go talk to the mayor and be like, we talked to the guy and we told him to go clean up your military cemetery, but he's just playing video games. The book is just the word howdy over and over again in incrementally more horrifying typefaces. You got the dark skill, dark howdy. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel well, you got clouded eyes. Wait. Minus 25 pistol attack damage. I think that's all the next mech stuff we have right now. So let's go back to Breadwood. See if anything happens. Hey, buddy. Did you sort out the trouble at the cemetery? Not yet. I guess that's, I don't really know what to do about that one. Dishwasher wanted. We don't take kindly to stranger dangers. Oh, okay. Oh. I guess we never went into this spittoon. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go slashing around in literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What's it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these foul spittoon. I got my hand right in there, splashing around. La 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 la. I'm not listening. You find nothing. You are the worst person in the world. Ha! I found something all right. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots, so there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great. Boots full of bandit spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. Whoa! I'm totally jealous of your new boots. Sweet. A post, trade with it. Oh. Wet boots. 20% hot resistance. These boots are uncomfortable to wear, but you could probably walk across hot coals in them and not even feel it. Alright, well. Dope. What about the bunkhouse? Can't flush the toilet. Wash up. Sweet. I've talked to these guys, I believe. Yeah, Hobart Boopert. Howdy, Victoria. Still enjoying that Alice skeleton picture? Yep. Okay, then. A Holloway's pin. What's that? A silver lapel pin in the shape of a mining pick goes on your lapel. I mean, 7+ pistol damage over 20 max HP. I don't even know, man. I don't know. I don't know, maybe later. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, tombstone pizzas. Tasty. Tasty, tasty tombstone pizzas. Alright. So, Don't really know. Don't really know what to do anymore. But I'm gonna take a quick potty break. So I will be right back. Excuse me for a moment. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm gonna read a chest full of medals. Oh, 9+ Moxie. Cool, cool. I want to read this again. It's gonna be by Hellstrom Ranch, between the big canyon and the mountains, between there and Dirtwater. Hellstrom Ranch is here. The desolate, lonesome coast. Between the mountains and the canyon. So probably like right here. Right? Because that's a canyon, right? Or is that water? It's a portal to hell. A portal to hell. Let's see here. What are all these new things? That's kind of cool. Got those new skills. However, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him. Have her saw him. No? It won't let me saw him? Okay, then never mind, I guess. We have 48 left. We'll just shoot him. Now he's gone. Now. Okay, let's wander. There's a deep, gravely exhalation of breath behind you, and you realize you've been ambushed by a hell cow. Just call me the butcher. I'm gonna keep wandering. I don't want to wander that way. I want to wander over there. Oh, we get more skin? Okay. Yeah, that's the way I want to wander. Off to the side of the desert trail, a skeleton is sitting in the shade of a rocky ridge. Looks like some poor traveler must have succumbed to the heat. As you move closer to investigate, it appears that the skeleton is holding a book, and as you get close enough to see that it's a copy of the Longfellow translation of Dante's Divine Comedy, you notice that the skeleton is in fact reading it, turning the pages and making little notes in the margins with a pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. Ah, talking skeleton. Sorry, took me by surprise. The Divine Comedy? That's about heaven and hell, and so on, right? Mm-hmm. Is it accurate? I'm making corrections. You know, most skeletons I meet just sort of hiss and attack me. Because you won't leave them alone while they're reading? I assume it was more because of them being rabid, mindless automatons? You might find out how rabid I can be if you don't stop bugging me. Try something else. Oh, I guess we'll just fight. Ring of smart thinking. Keep wandering. It's somewhere over here. What a whiff. What a stupid whiffing snake. He just wanted to read. I should have asked him more things. I particularly want to wander right here. I feel like there's something right there. Oh, sure. I don't need any of those things. Oh my god, our bearskin pants. Did we never equip those? Cause holy shit. Plus 40 maximum HP. That's crazy awesome. Let's sell some of this shit. Let's see, chest full of medals. Oh, that's right, that goes on our lapel. Chocolate custard. Is there a secret area outside the map? I don't know. I feel like there needs to be more storyline with the necromancer. Like, I want to meet him and I want to fight him, perhaps. Just gonna go ahead and sell that. I definitely want to sell the chastity pants, but I don't know if I'm allowed to sell them. I don't see them on the list. We can soak basically all other boots, because our spit-soaked boots are awesome. Hey Soul Pelt, how's it going? Can you wander from the fort instead? Might push you for a better direction. Yeah. I was thinking that. I really would like to sell our, dumb shit. Our dumb chastity pants. But I don't see them anywhere. I see these pants. I think we should sell those boots. I almost want to sell those boots, but I'm not gonna. Maybe we can't sell chastity pants because they are the pants of the Lord. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What have I missed? I mean, we are kind of just, we're wondering where the necromancer is and how we fight him, basically. We think he's somewhere in this area. But I guess it could be over here. I don't know. Let's go to the fort and wander around. Also, Bear Chaffee and I bought a car over the weekend, and it's amazing, and we love it, and it's our new baby. Like, we've never owned something so nice before. It's kind of cool. We're gonna take care of it, actually. And it's nice to have a reliable car instead of, you know, let's see, a 12-year-old car that has a duct-taped window, which we still own. But yeah, anyway, you come across a desert. Oh! A Zerkili. Here's cab fare to find the necromancer. I don't need cab fare. We just bought a car. Thank you, thank you. What kind of car is it? It is a Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. And I love it. Okay, you come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military, at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also, like, covered with mushrooms. I kind of buried the ledge there. The lead? It looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Open it with your hands. The next thing you know, you wake up in a pool of your own nose blood, and given how your knuckles feel, you conclude that you knocked yourself out in a hallucinogenic stupor. I guess that explains the sign of a struggle you noticed earlier. Ow, ow, ow. Keep looting. You try to decide that if that stuff was worth the butt kicking you ended up giving yourself, and it just makes you mad, so you're angry. You wake up. She must have carried you. I wonder now that it's day 7. Let's wander. If the guy's gonna go back to the military, you know, the military cemetery, you see what you take to be an oasis of boiling heat of this region. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled, and it was a cow monolith. Try to bathe in it anyway? Oh, and now we're angry. Damn it. Damn it. I wanted to bathe in it anyway. I think there's a lot more to this area than we can see. Yes, we're gonna go there now. I knew there was something there. I love needles. I love needles. I love digging through haystacks to find needles. Well, hot damn. There's still some beans. Blackened beans. Pick the lock. Stock certificate. Okay. All of the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside, Mary Stern's diary. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll? Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Victoria. Hi, Victoria. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder and realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Peanut butter. Cow. It's a crate. Sweet. Cactus bits. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse. Oh, I guess we could read these. Aw, sad. The flower is smoking. A smoking chrysanthemum. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. You got a charred locket. Okay. Let's go in the outhouse. We got a toilet pistol. Well, boy, howdy. I really want safe cracking. Where do I get safe cracking? Oh, is that the peanut butter? There's still some food on the shelf. Cool. Whisper peanut butter. Okay. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the goblet. You got the goblet of blood. Alright, let's go bring this creepy-ass doll some blood. Smash it till it dies? Oh no, was I not supposed to take it? My tea! We can finish our tea party now. Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah! Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch's house's ruined chimney. She turns toward you. See you soon! She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. This box used to have a haunted doll in it, but you fed her some children's blood and then she got up and ran away. Yikes! Yikesies! Wowsy woozles. Let's wander. You notice trails of burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hell calf is grazing nearby. Shoot it in the face! I got some tainted milk and meat. Come on, there's something over here. You wander again. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We were on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? We could give him a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you a... Wait a minute. You've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. Oh, for the love of... For the love... That entire situation sounds incredibly reasonable. The scary doll and such. It looks like there's gonna be something here, 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 and here. Maybe here and here. I don't know. Maybe let's go to the old millinery and we'll walk straight past hopefully something here. You find a liquor cabinet. We can pick it. We got shit. Okay, so we didn't discover anything. I really wish we would have. What about the old mission and we wander out this way? Petroglyphs? They seem to translate to, my second's the second of a conscious soul. Okay. Why is that all spooky sounds here? Pew, 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 pew. Blessings upon you. Alright, let's wander. No, wander this way. Oh, or that way, cause new area. Oh, we were... Okay, okay, cool. Coal Ridge Mine. I don't really need to harvest any beer shit. Coal Ridge Mine. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. Let's open the second locker. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. Get ready for a fight. That's terrifying. What a whiff. What a whiff. Okay. Let's open the first locker. Okay. And now the third one. There's a combination lock on here, and you don't know the combo. Well, darn. $83 meat. Hey, meat veins. Whoa, this just opens into a 30-foot shaft. Climb down. Meat. Hells yes. These stones have little triangles painted on them, and they're in a triangle. That's very triangle. That is very triangle. Getting some sweet-ass meat. You hate this spiral. Hey, we hated some spirals in a different mine before. This looks only partially real. The spiral shape is making you feel strange. This cart's vibrating. A slit runs the length of the meat vein. It goes further than you expected. It's warm. You're into the shoulder when you feel a beating heart. Rip it out. Wow. Wow. You don't like this spiral one bit. Whoa, hello. Hi. Okay. We might drop some frames because Bear's uploading, but we'll push through. Oof, looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Ha 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 ha. We take the pickaxe. Okay, so spirals and shit. Do we have any triangle things? Or do we know of any? Should we put a goblet of blood in the triangle? This is a goblet of blood from a cursed altar in a spooky secret basement room. It's probably safe and fine and good. I think we got some like new hats and stuff. But I don't think I like any of them. more than what we have equipped right now. So, I mean, that one's amazing. That should probably be more, right? Let's do that. How much is the toilet pistol? The toilet pistol is literally toilet worthy. Yeah, I don't think any of these things do as much damage as what? Oh, the cactus might. But it's not, doesn't have all these sweet upgrades. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the thigh. Alright. Oh yeah, we were looking for triangle things. I don't know. I don't know what to put in the middle of a triangle. Does this just say the same thing? Your knowledge of mushrooms, combined with the carelessness of the necromancer's mushroom-gathering cultists, allowed you to narrow down the location to a strip of land between the big canyon and the mountains, between there and Dirtwater. Between the big canyon and the mountains. Between the big canyon and the mountains.
Big.
By Dirtwater? Like right here? Or right here? Or I still feel like it's right here. Thank you for the follow, Corrupted Lord. Much appreciated, makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return with streams and puppy dreams. You encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coat and side rule holster. Fortunately, she's also wearing the standard black bandit hat, otherwise you might not have been able to tell. Alright, Buster, this here is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? Ha! I'd like to see you try, because I've invented an anti-punching ring, and that would help me test it. How about let's, con her out of some meat. An anti-punching ring, you say? That's pretty good. You know what you need to go with it? An anti-kicking rock. You just picked that rock up off the ground. You surprised me, and I dropped it. Look, see these little flecks of quartz? That's the crystal relay that holds the anti-kick magic. I bought it from a goblin sage for 25 meat. Since you're a member of the scientific community, I'll happily sell it to you for only 30. Great. Great. All these squares make a circle? I'm just gonna keep wandering. I feel like there's something up here. Hey! Go there. Hello? You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore the area. Oh man, changing that to make our max HP. That did take away a lot of our damage. There's just something buried in the smoldering embers, a red-hot poker. Make some butter. Okay. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse? Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe his outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. It appears to lead to Coal Ridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Curious. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungolith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Oh wow, they had a lot of spare churns in here. They sure did. Jars of milk. Oh god. Okay. I was like, does that doll show up in here? That would have been interesting. Alright, well. Let's go back to here. Maybe dig. The Legend of Curly's Meat, Kappa. You talking about dicks. You saying meat equals dick. Dig. Curly's compass. Oh boy! This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude must have always been lost because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is pointing generally northwestish. That's it. You know what we should go ahead and do? Is like probably eat some shit to increase our stuff. Maybe some tainted meat. But the custard, wasn't there like the custard? Oh, that does 9 for the rest of the day. Wasn't there something that did like 20? Well, let's look at these custards. Muscle, Moxie, and Mysticality. Let's eat them. For fun. There isn't a good place nearby to set this thing up. You'll want to do it where you live. Okay. Wonder if that gives us anything. Cool, whatever, I don't know. What if there's something past the cows? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and fight them. I guess we can just do that like this, can't we? Oh, but let's go there now instead. The Big Apple. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. There's just an apple. Keep digging. It's smaller than it was before. You make a little dent in it. Hooray! Yeah! wish I had that there lock picking. Okay. Why not? Okay, so let's go back to Butterfield Ranch and fight those thing-a-things. Let's go. Well, let's see. Let's do this one. Why does this character move like a cracked up figure skater? We have on stupid walk. We could also have on nostalgia mode and colorblind mode that does nothing. Anyway, that's why. All right, let's fight these thingies. Menudo geode? I mean, how many times do I gotta do this? What a whiff. Cow's eye. Ooh. All right, 3 at a time. They've always whiffed so far, so that's pretty dope. Let's do this and see if it gets them. Did not, but that did. Let's check out the cow's eye. It's not clear whether this gem looks like the malevolent burning eye of a demon cow or if it looks around like one. Very scary. I think this is just like a leveling up situation. Pretty sure. And what does this do? Okay. Yeah, I think this is just a leveling up situation. I don't know if we ever will get past it. I appreciate the whipping very much, in fact. Hey cat, how's it going? Walk among them. Let me walk past them, perhaps. That was sweet. Sweet moves. Again, I don't think we ever get past them. To be completely honest. Yeah, I think this is just a leveling up situation. Doing pretty dang alright. How about you? I'm doing fantastic. We bought a car over the weekend and we love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's wander. I bet there's something over here and something over here. Orthopedic boots. Let's go to Dan's Dynamite. Hey, Dynamite Dan, all you sell is dynamite. Can I sell stuff for him, though? I can. For centuries we ate them. These teeth are proof that they've decided it's their turn. Plus maximum HP. These boots are the finest. What boots do we have on right now, I wonder? Got a lot of brass bull rings. Might we need 2 of these cow eyes eventually? I don't know. Soda crackers. When do we get soda crackers? Mmm, tasty soda crackers. My favorite. Red Hot Poker? Why, I reckon I hardly know her. I'm gonna sell it. Under-refined meats. Totally sell all that. Great. And the toilet pistol is dead to us. Cactus bits? Cute. Stock certificate, just sell it. Put it on your hat to add 30 maximum HP. The skin was, until very recently, stretched out. Okay. Ring of smart thinking. I feel like I want to sell these, so I did. They're gone now, and I feel fine. I feel lighter. Tooth powder. There's so many sugared pork balls. I feel like I spend way too much time thinking about which items to sell. Bear has said it a few times. He wishes there was just like a sell all junk button, and I agree. I wish there was a sell all junk button. $69 meat. You know what we should do? Is look at this. Where's the thing we can put on our hat? What was the new thing we could put on the hat? The snake skin. Does it not show up? I don't think it shows up. Let's see. Where was it? Put it on your hat. I think maybe it's in battle or something. Apply to hat. You stretch the python skin around your hat immediately gets more muscular and veiny. There we go. Sweet! The game seems to give decent opportunities for meat though, so perhaps the idea is you just don't need to worry about selling tons of cheap junk? I suppose. Yes! Snake Springs. Tuna cactus. We got a can of tuna. Coffee cactus. We already have enough coffee. Oh hell! An endless stream of snake pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. Leave it alone. Grab a handful. Should we do this? It's gonna whiff all the freaking time. And he's dead now. They're such whiffers. Y'all are such whiffers. Why doesn't it hit him too, man? I think, again, this is just an area to level up. Why would you grab a handful of snakes? To get more experience. Silly old whiffers. Let's just grab one. Don't get as much if you grab one. Shouldn't have done that. Should have aimed for more other ones. Dang whippersnappers, I love it. Dang whippersnappers. Alright. Maybe let's wander. Maybe there's something right here. You hear a dry cough behind you and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering gold tuxedo, a silk top hat shuffling toward you, gesturing angrily and with his walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to his lapel is gilded, and as are all of his teeth. Guess he was trying to take it with him. Schmooze some free loot. Good afternoon, sir. I must say, I did not expect to meet such an esteemed gentleman in such a low-class environment. Have you perhaps lost your way? Please allow me to direct you back to civilized lands. The skeleton listens carefully as you make up some directions to a random patch of nowhere, then generously tips you an entire one meat. You accept it graciously since he didn't notice you snagging the gold lily off his lapel. Sweet. Sweet shit. Sweet shit, y'all. Wander. Yay! Destroyed a campsite. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trashed from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. Check out the lily. +3 moxie. I think 20 maximum HP is way better. Not gonna lie. A more thorough inspection reveals dusty boot prints on the tattered canvas. Cows don't typically wear boots. Yikes, you think maybe this used to be a person? Diagnosis doc, cause of death, hit by a freight train. The only tracks I see are cow tracks though. Could have been cows, I suppose. There's a leg missing though. Cows aren't meat eaters. Well, neither are trains. Yeah, let's follow the tracks. Since you have reason to believe these tracks may be a fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Let's go the opposite way. You head in the opposite direction for about a half a mile and discover another campsite. This one is occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. Considering that they're dressed as rodeo clowns for some reason, you're a little hesitant about approaching at all. Ugh. There doesn't seem to be a rodeo anywhere nearby. Why would they do that? A rodeo clown campsite. Dude, we miss so much. We miss so much. Kill, kill, kill. Big. Hey, thank you, AE778, for the follow. Much appreciated. Makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return. With streams and puppy dreams. This rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes doot doot doodle oodle oot oot doo doo. He nods politely, but keeps playing. This rodeo clown is eating a comically large haunch of meat. He narrows his eyes at you as if to say, mine. A simple 3-man tent which probably sleeps about 40 clowns. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile. Ooh. You again? Howdy. You guys are a long way from the circus. You know about our circus? Yeah, Barnaby Bob's Traveling Circus something right up north. Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus sideshow. That's the one. It's way up north though. What are you guys doing all the way down here? The clowns exchange glances. Camping? You can tell by the campfire. What I mean is, why are you guys camping all the way down here so far from home? Oh, well, we're on break, so we decided to take in the sights. What sights? This is the middle of nowhere. Nonsense. Check out these cactuses over there, and those mountains, and, well, all this sand. Plenty of things to see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys walked all the way down here from the northmost part of the territory for sightseeing on your break? Well, we get really long breaks. We have a really good union. Uh-huh. Do you know anything about the wrecked camp nearby? The clown with his meat chuckles quietly. Somebody's camp got wrecked? Why, that's terrible. Whatever happened? Looks like the work of cows. You know, now that you mention it, we did hear quite a ruckus coming from not too far away. A lot of, you know, mooing and so on, right boys? The other two clowns not in agreement. You guys know a lot about cows, right? Now, why would you assume that? Just because we're clowns? Well, I figured it comes with the territory. It's been a good 20 years since a rodeo was an actual thing, you know. So why are you dressed that way? Dress? Oh, well, it's tradition after all. Oh, Jesus, there's a fly flying in my face. Go away. Go bug Chubbs, he'll chase you. Isn't it inconvenient? How do you mean? The makeup and all the bagging clothes and all. Wait, don't you take the costume off between shows? Haha, well, you might say we're used to it. Taking it off would be more inconvenient, right, fellas? The other two clowns chuckle. Well, it must be hard to talk to people when they're all creeped out. Oh, do you think we're creepy? He leers at you, showing yellow teeth. In the flickering light of the campfire, they almost look pointed. Haha, relax, partner. That's just the old stories getting you worked up. You mean the old stories about how demon cows and demon clowns war against each other in hell? And rodeo clowns dress like that because the rodeos were sort of like reenactments of those battles? You've done your homework. So what do you think? Are demon clowns real? Well, I guess maybe the demon cows turned out to be real after all, so why not the clowns too? The clown smiles, but his eyes are hard. It's sensible to keep an open mind, but you know, stranger, if clowns did turn out to be real, this could be an awful awkward predicament you find yourself in right now, couldn't it? I think I'm looking at some right now. Oh dearie dear, well now you go and say things like that. You know we can't leave you here alive, right, stranger? Bring it, freak show. They don't have too much HP, but they are hiding behind a barrel. A clown with a gun, a clown with a knife, a clown mook. Those sounds, am I right? Well, that's one pack of demonic rodeo clowns that won't be troubling people anymore, and boy, you did not expect to be thinking that sentence today. Look through their stuff. You poke around their campsite for a bit, but don't find anything of value apart from the leader's knife and a ticket to the circus. Well, the harmonica, maybe, but that clown had his lips all over it. Shudder. You also find a note in one of the lead clown's pockets. Ew. It seems to be orders to check out an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. It's probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around near town, so maybe you should investigate. Shudder. Cool. Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. Admit 1 + 1 partner. Man, I already bought that ticket, I think. Danny's Tannery. Let's hit it up. Good morning, or Cheerion. How you doing? Danny's Tannery. Sounds like there's a lot of fighting going on inside the tannery, except instead of the regular fighting sounds you're used to, like shouting and gunfire and chairs being broken over people's backs, you hear a lot of ghostly bellowing and shrill cackling laughter. It sounds like a real bad scene, in other words. Enter the tannery. As you enter the tannery, the second thing you notice is that the place has been abandoned for years, probably since the cows came home. A lot of the equipment is wrecked and all of it is covered with dust. The first thing you notice is that there are a bunch of rodeo clowns in here, fighting with, well, they aren't cows exactly. They're more like possessed skins of cows. That's a little strange because you've seen people wearing, for example, cow leather chaps, and you've never seen anyone being attacked by their chaps. Maybe there's something about the tanning process that makes leather impervious to possession, and these cow ghost whatevers are untanned hides? In any case, the clowns and cows seem preoccupied enough with their fighting that they haven't noticed you yet, at least. Not yet. Lie? Fortunately, these two are preoccupied to notice you slip out the door. I want this box. As you approach the clown and the weird cow leather ghost-looking thing, they take notice of you and stop fighting while they process this new development. The clown fortunately seems to decide he hates cows more than he hates you. The cow unfortunately decides it hates you more. Hate it right back. Oh, the clown's on our side. You beat the cow, but the enemy of your enemy is apparently not your friend because the clown decides it's his turn to be on the right side of the screen. Back to exploring. I want this. Leather shears and a handful of nails. Manure. Ooh, we've seen that symbol. Oh shit. Okay. The store is locked, which is probably just as well, considering the ruckus you hear on the other side of it. Okay. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Your attempt to sneak up on the cows fails, assuming you were even sneaking and not just moseying over. I was moseying over, thank you very much, game. The cows appear all too willing to add your face to the list of faces they hate and turn their attention from the clowns who jump on this opportunity to get the jump on their ancient enemies. Join the fracas. Yeah! Oh dang. I'm glad they attacked the clowns first. True to form, the clowns who were on your side in that fight betray you. Damned clowns. Blah, 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 blah. Stupid whiffers. Sweet. Trenton! Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Thank you for that support. How are you today? Feels kind of strange to be fighting alongside demonic clowns, but I guess war makes strange bedfellows. Ugh, please ignore the fact that I just used demonic clowns and bedfellows in the same sentence. Back to exploring. Thank you so much for that raid, Trenton. I don't know if I'm following you, but I am now. Everybody give Trenton a follow. 'Cause I just followed him. So obviously do everything I do, because that's how the world works in my eyes, right? The scene has the makings of a real brawl. Not only does one of the clowns have a nasty look in his eye, nastier than typical, but one of the possessed cowhides is stretched on a tanning frame, which makes it stronger somehow, I assume? Bring it on. I thought this was gonna be something we'd, like, steal. But okay. I guess it's something we fight instead. Guess what? The clowns turn on you after the cows are all dead. That is not surprising. 69. We'll start with the strongest one, I suppose. Do they all whiff because they're clowns? Oh, nope. You got me. Owie. Rude. So, marry Alex? What you talking about, Draxie? I'm already married to Alex. Oh, we got the tannery backdoor key. What a mess that fight was, and what a mess the floor is afterwards. At least you're free to poke around the scenery. This body must have been lying here since the cows came home. There isn't much left of him. Oh. You poke around in the tattered shreds of his clothes and find an old key. The tannery Saint Rage key. Okay. Pile of loose boards. Build a crate. Open it up. Wow. I did not know we could do that. That is pretty cool. I always sold my nails. Maybe we shouldn't sell all the little things. Maybe they'll come in handy. Oh boy. Oh geez. This is not a good situation to be in. You quickly hide behind some old tanned hides. Huh? Is that what they're called? Or is that why they're called that? Hides. Hides. Got it. Bear pun, bear pun, bear pun. There are 3 clowns. I keep saying clowns and cows. I feel like I'm mixing them up all of the time. Hello there to Chat and Wife Tappy. Well, hello there, Rentier. How are you? Okay, there are 3 clowns out here, each armed with a nasty-looking knife. One of them is licking his knife, and the sound makes you think maybe he is literally sharpening the blade on his tongue. They are facing down 2 of the stretched hide cows and a monstrous thing that looks like an entire cow skeleton draped in flayed cow skin. We're gonna listen in. I bet you think you're real clever breaking through to the human plane. Did you think we wouldn't follow you? Moo! Did you think we'd find a weapon here to use against us, or are you just trying to escape? Moo! Moo! What? You take that back. None of them seem to have noticed you. It looks like you could sneak back through the door if you're really careful. When they see you, the clowns and the cows stop hissing and mooing and posturing at each other. Hey, who the hell are you? Candygram? Moo. Uh-oh, now's our chance. Get them. Well, hot damn. Wow, this is awesome. I love having clowns on my team. Let's go ahead and do this. As predictable as ever, the clowns turn on you once you've helped them defeat the cows. I mean, it's like, how much health do you bitches have? This guy has a lot. Let's 3-shoot him. Now he's dead. Aww. Not making anybody laugh tonight, are you, terrible, terrible, terrible clowns? Alright. Whew. It's a good thing the clowns hate cows more than they hate humans, or that fight could have gone way worse. Fortunately, it seems pretty unlikely that you'll run into any more animated leather-clad cow skeletons on your adventure. Right? Hooray! Where's my safe Kraken? I mean, I have a ton of unspent shit. Let's do all the lowest ones. Sweet. Sweet! Aren't clowns human too? No, no, no. They're demons. I love this chat. You approach the hide warily. Looks like it was too tan to be possessed. This must be a storage shed. It's locked, but maybe the key you found could open it. Oh, hello. Pile of loose boards. There's a guy back here hiding behind a barrel. He isn't very good at hiding. Hello? Oh, thank God, you aren't one of them horrible clowns. Nope, I'm Victoria Williams. Thank you for the follow, Iris Rentier. Thank you. Hope to make, sorry. That makes me happy. And I hope to make you happy in return with streams and puppy dreams. I'm Grady Tanner. It's a good thing you arrived. I couldn't have held out much longer. Are you actually a Tanner or is that your surname? Well, both. What are you doing in here? Hiding. What I mean is, why are you hiding in here? Because I don't want to die. Look, what's your story? Well, I was scavenging for tanning materials. Cow's bane ain't as easy to get a hold of as it was in the old days. But while I was searching, those cows showed up and then those clowns showed up. So I locked myself in here to hide. What's cow's bane? It's an herb used for tanning leather. You can't grow it in large batches anymore because cows show up and wreck the place, so there's other stuff we generally use for pig leather and so on. It's not as good though. Cows wreck your herb gardens? Yeah, if you're growing more than about a flower pot's worth, they get wind of it somehow. They hate the stuff. Can't figure why. Here, I've got a few extra seeds you can have. Be careful with them. Okay. How long have you been in here? 3 or 4 days. I'm starving. Cow bane's poisonous, so I've been chewing on this old leather hat for sustenance. Seriously? Yep. Want some? No. Well, I took care of the clowns and the cows, so consider yourself rescued. Wonderful, thank you. Soon as I get a new shop set up, you can count on me for any leather goods you need. The first one's on the house. You wouldn't happen to know where I might set up a new shop, would you? What happened to your old shop? Care to guess? Cows? Yep. There's an empty lot in Dirtwater. Great, I'll head there. Thanks a million, partner. I owe you one, no problem. Cool. Got one of those guys. Or one of the shops. Phew, well that could have gone much worse, I suppose. Yeah, no kidding. How come I can't, like, I have to walk through this? Really? For reals, I have to walk through this? Okay. And I can't go that way. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe we should go to the circus. Now that we talked about all of these clowns and shit. Let's wander. Just to see. You come across a horse trying fruitlessly to figure out how to use a pair of binoculars. Those aren't for you, buddy. The horse reluctantly agrees and trots off, leaving the binoculars behind. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. Alright. Let's go to the circus. You must kill them all at the source? At the circus, you mean? You smell it before you see it, a skeleton trudging towards you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Gross. You're stinky and gross. Now you're dead. Alyse has become stronger. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, ma'am." I wanna go here. The show doesn't start till later. Hey, kid. Hi, ma'am. Did you find my lucky bottle cap? I didn't know I was looking for it. I don't remember. Were you on the other side of the midway just now? Nope, that's the other balloon guy. Okay. This game makes me wonder if there would have been a new option if you had soap. I also wonder this. I feel like we've done everything here, but I know there's something else we're missing. Oh wait, let's talk to him. I think I remember something. So I haven't watched Bear's recent videos, but I remember hearing him talk about it while I was doing laundry. Hearing him record it, that there's something more to this. Welcome to the sideshow. What's to see here? Well, down to the left, we have our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here, we have exhibits of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore, and I'll be here if you got any questions. I have a question. What can you tell me about the eggs? It's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard next to them that explains the detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says clown eggs. In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been chosen. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs of the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown out front. Say, wait a minute. Here's an egg for that balloon selling clown. Didn't he tell you there's another guy wearing the same makeup? According to the sign, that seems unlikely. Hey, step back, please. No touching. Bears related non-spoiler, just be thorough and don't keep leaving and forgetting what you've already tried. Can you actually retain any of this insanity? I forgot what Bear did. I mean, some of it. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde, a three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or a tail, weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of a clown makeup. You lean in closer to inspect the gross thing. Despite what the clown said, it certainly looks real. Whoever made it did an excellent and disgusting job. Peeking surreptitiously under the shelf, you don't see any evidence of an electromagnet or other such device. Hello. Were you born that way? Move a little closer and lean in over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of his skull if he had one, a sort of crumpled, fleshy mass of the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the floor of his stool and blah blah blah. He doesn't like it. I think we have to talk to this guy and make him leave and we steal an egg. mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice, quiet fella. Uh-huh. If you have questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school. Since the eye guy can't talk, though, you can ask me about him if you want. What can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us, about a year ago, maybe a little less. Where did he come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? You'd think fella looks like that and you'd read about him in the papers, right? Yeah, it's a mystery. How did he get like that? Couldn't tell ya. I bet you got a theory at least. Well, maybe he saw something no fella should have ever seen. Why is he locked to his chair? You noticed that, did you? A real shame, that is. Fella's a bit unpredictable. He has violent spells every once in a while. Gosh, don't you worry none. I'm keeping an eye on him, heh. How's it hanging? It doesn't like us. Maybe we need to talk to all these guys. I might have watched all the videos while working this morning. Hello, Victoria. What can I do for you? Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way if you don't mind. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to prevent them to bend behind me. It sounds worse than it feels. Why are you in a sideshow? I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board. Travel the world. And you meet such interesting people. Hey, I heard you. I saw you motion to him. What are these things in jars? That's what we in the business called pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen before. The like captured and preserved on display for the entertainment and edification. Are they real as they come? Hello, Janet. Hello, Victoria. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. How are you feeling? If you're referring to my condition, don't worry. I've grown accustomed to it, more or less. How did this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Of course, sorry. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. It's nice to meet you. So long. Good luck. Examine her workings. You watch the various liquids slosh around in her tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. Anatomical learning. Whoops. And I will click every wrong thing. Yes. You know what makes a human being tick and how to stop one from ticking. Come to that. Okay. Nobody likes you, clown. Clown. Big. So, about these people, you mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? I don't know what to do here. Thank you for the follow, Gangu the Great. Makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return with streams and puppy dreams. I don't know. I don't know how to make him go away. Howdy, miss. Anything I can do for you? Earlier, you told me there's another clown with the same face paint. That's right, the other balloon seller. Except I looked at the clown eggs display in the slideshow. There's only one egg with that pattern, and it's supposedly taboo for a clown to use another clown's makeup. Thank you, a Digital Swan, for the follow. Makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return with streams and puppy dreams. Say, you're real sharp. Better watch out. You don't cut yourself. Ho, ho, ho. So what's the deal? You're right. There's just me. I walk around the midday and sell balloons at both ends. When people ask, I like to have a little fun with them. So you're not actually following me around? Ho, ho. Why would I need to do that? You aren't dangerous or anything, right? Right. Anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. What would you like to know? Who is this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho, got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight for the carnival. What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho, where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole in the ground, kind of a place you wouldn't have heard of. Why is everyone working here? A clown. It's tradition. When the what-do-you-call-'em rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took over other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. What to do? Do we need to talk to him on the other side now? I want to do the main stage. Why can't I go in there? This is just saying the same situation. Hey, welcome back. Hey, will you tell me what to do?
Oh, with the circus?
Yeah.
Okay, so go inside the statue. You already got it.
I mean, I think. I don't have that option. Okay, you mean wink? Nope, eyelids. I gotta toss a bucket of water over him in a while so it doesn't get too dry. Okay. We can't take one? Or we have to take one from here? Okay. Okay. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling and your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. You look at the mirror again and the clown you is still there staring. Very slowly, her mouth opens into a wide grin, revealing multiple rows of yellow pointed sharp like teeth. Not wanting you to keep looking, but unwilling to turn your back on it, you slowly sidle away until it is no longer visible. This one? This one? Swallowing hard, you approach the mirror again. It's empty. Not only is the clown you gone, you don't show a reflection at all. Now we talk to him?
And I actually don't remember all this stuff. So, you gotta like talk to everybody.
I thought there was like a take one option. I thought there was a steal one or something. Oh. We're mad. We're mad now. I wonder if we can take it if we're mad. Nope. Always check again until text doesn't change. I don't know what text you're talking about. There's so much text in the game. I'm 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light. No telling what you might see if you look too long. Uh-huh. Talking to him, just keep looking at the same mirror or talk to him about the mirror or eggs. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squash looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in the mirror. It's kind of amusing. You look in the mirror again and see your limbs stretched out like taffy, twisting around like the tentacles of an octopus. You can hear the joints creaking and your muscles feel like they've gone through a wringer. Reflection at all. Talk to him about eggs. Talk to him. Go to the people, send him to the water, and then look at ourselves. I swear we can take something if we send him away. If you guys know what to do, tell me. Straight up, just tell me what to do right now because I don't know. Can you talk to people when he's away? I don't know. Yeah, I've been talking to them. feels fine. I think ask about the eggs again. The egg text was different after finishing the mirrors, so he might have more to say. Can she poke the eye guy? I have absolutely no clue what to do there. And I really want this to happen. The main stage show. You see the third egg. Looks like the clown in the mirror. New fact. That's all? No touching. Talk to him about mirrors and eggs, which I've done. Try to send him away one more time. Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice three things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been resembled after something hatched out of them. And thirdly, one of the eggs features a pattern of red triangles that you recognize. It's the same clown version of yourself that you saw in the mirror earlier. You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side eye, but doesn't say anything. Okay. Like, I don't know what the point is. Is there not a way to go to the main stage? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons for 10 meats. What's the prize? I'll give it a shot. Shoot like a jaguar. We got the circus show. I got the ticket. Oh, good. Here's my ticket. Oh, finally. This is the same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance to the stage earlier. It doesn't look like he's going to let you backstage. Have a seat. You take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain and jumps up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. Azur Keeley, the Tier 3 subscription for 3 months in a row. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support. It says ha cha 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 cha. Thank you, thank you. You have been a great support to the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Chubs Club. Get some hugs in chat. Raise up the Chubs hugs. Thank you, thank you. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish. The small audience claps politely. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. I hope you've enjoyed the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival, and now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for... A loud drum roll starts as he gestures to the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. Much obliged. You're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks to the wood of the stage floor deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? He pulls 2 more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air on top of his head. Applaud. Ah, now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get to where I am today. He chuckles as he adjusts... Excuse me. He chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, all I'll need is a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores them and looks directly out at you. How about you, madam? Okay. Good, I like a brave one. Step right up onto the stage here. Your name, please. Victoria Williams. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Victoria Danger Williams. Oh, step up onto the stage. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 wide up onto the stage. They stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable, and then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with rough hemp, so it becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, miss. Everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, Victoria, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I'd bet my shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart on his shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it and the word Mom. It doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't you worry. This will all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in your eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. Thunk. The knife hits the wood before you can even blink, a hair's breadth from your left ear. Eep! Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stagehands, who carefully balances it on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of a cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic. Ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as it flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back, then faster than you can register. Thwonk. Cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2. What do you say, Victoria? Shall we go for one more? Stare him down. Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time his smile is much colder. Oh, shit. I advise you to watch closely, Victoria Williams, since you're the only one of us who can. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand, this time either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower. You can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrists in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Don't move. The knife incredibly swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk. You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it to the air victoriously. Well now, ain't she a good sport, folks? And as brave a target as I've ever had. Take a bow, Victoria Williams. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then takes a slip of paper out of it. As a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift, a year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, girl." You get an item, a coupon. Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disappears. Whew. What the fuck? This little trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. The wagon is old, but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads, "Barnaby Bob," confirming your suspicions. What does it mean, "This is our last warning"? Why is he so... Like what? You see Barnaby Bob sitting at his desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any details from here. Let's knock on the door politely. You knock on the door. "Come in," Barnaby Bob calls. You open the door and walk into Barnaby Bob's office. He looks up from his desk, surprised to see you. "You? Here I thought I made myself perfectly clear the last time we met, and yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You are either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish girl. Both I might hazard to guess." I've got some questions that need answered. And you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd have vanished you off the face of this earth for what little you know already. I appreciate that. But I can't just leave the situation unresolved. What curiosity did to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, Missy. Go ahead and ask your questions, but bear in mind, I already gave you fair warning. What are you plotting exactly? Bold as brass you are. If you think I'll answer that, you've got another think coming, girl. Don't try my patience. Who are you? Why, I'm Barnaby Bob, at your service, man. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You are wasting my time and yours. You have precious little. What are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter. Well, now, I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're here because of the cows. Perhaps you've got a brain rattling around in that skull of yours after all, girl. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we'd followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind's up and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell was going on? Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind's up and leaves. Okay, you don't know? Dear, oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Missy, you are treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. I hope you are thanking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. I can hear those gears ticking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call a brain, miss. Now it's my turn to ask a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Well, make it good, Victoria Williams. Make it good because you get one chance at this. You need me. I have friends in high places, dangerous friends. It would be a waste of your time. You need me. Do I now? And what, pray tell, do I need you for? My freak show is plenty full. There aren't enough of you to be an army. You're just a scouting party. Reconnaissance? You're here to gather information, yes, and you can't do that effectively. Not the way you guys look. You stand out too much. You need a human scout. Don't you play games with me, little girl. You were talking to Barnaby Bob, Duke of Hell, and I can make your worst personal nightmares look like a choir of softly singing angels. I'm serious. Look, I'm not your enemy, the cows are, and if you're after the cows, not humans, then you aren't my enemy either. The enemy of my enemy? Can't imagine we'll ever be friends, Bob, but so long as it's mutually profitable, I think we can come to an arrangement. You promise to leave the people of this world alone, and I'll tell you anything I find out about the cows. I gotta hand it to you, kid. You may as well be the first human to ever leave old Barnaby Bob speechless. We got a deal? All right, I agree. We won't make any trouble for the humans. You bring me anything of interest you find about the cows. Hell, if it's good, I might even pay you. Good. This is starting to feel like romantic tension here. Nah. You're a smart gal, Victoria Williams. You better be smart enough to know what'll happen if you double-cross me. Mama didn't raise a fool. Good for her. He shows you the map on his desk. There's a location circled in the red not far from Dirtwater marked Tannery. This'll get you started. There's an old tannery a ways south of here. Oh, that place? I pretty much cleared it out already. Did you now? Well, I must say I admire your initiative. If you found anything interesting there, I'd appreciate a look-see. The safe is warm to the touch, and you don't recognize the symbols on the dial. About half of Barnaby Bob's books are about juggling, balloon animal patterns, and other clown techniques. The other half are bound in human skin. Gross. Checked out the tannery you mentioned, did you now? And what did you discover? A bunch of animated cow hides, plus a whole cow skeleton with leather just sort of draped over it. They were able to animate the leather, that's interesting, though not wholly unexpected. There's more to it. There was leather there that wasn't possessed, and we'd know if they could animate any old leather because of people's hats and stuff. I think it's just untanned hides. Well, now that is information worth knowing. How nice it is when an arrangement works out to mutual benefit. There's more where that came from, if you can tell me more about this tanning process. There's a plant called cow's bane. They use it in tanning leather. Apparently the cows hate it and attack anyone growing it. Fascinating. That is valuable information indeed. If you can provide me with a sample or even a supply, I will reward you handsomely. I've killed some cows if you're interested in bounties. Yes, I will be delighted to pay you for proof of your kills, Victoria Williams. Let's see what you've brought me. Some fangs. Soul fragments. Some soul fragments. And a cow's eye. Maybe we should give him the bane. You hesitate. Barnaby Bob will surely give you a lot of meat for these seeds, but depending on your priorities, there might be better use for them. Hello, Atle Hyun Kong. How are you today? I don't know if I want to give him the seeds. I don't know. YOLO? Okay. You toss the packet of seeds into Barnaby Bob's desks. Cow's bane seeds. This is probably the only packet you'll ever see. They're rare as hell. Hell is a lot more common than you seem to think, Victoria Williams, but I take your point, and I'll take these seeds with my undying gratitude. I'm looking for something a bit more tangible. He chuckles and gives you 1,000 meat. He looks at you impatiently. All right. We are rich bitches. Tannery was so far away. Let's go to Dynamite Dance and get ourselves a year worth of dynamite. Where's my coupon? Where's my coupon? Barnaby Bob gave you this coupon for a year's supply of dynamite. How did he know? You find the nearest authorized dynamite retailer and trade the coupon for the explosives you crave. I mean, we don't need that anymore now. Oh my god! Rockley's Smile Host! Holy shit! Nick, How you doing?
Welcome to the Chubs Club.
Oh my god, Wolf Guy! Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Chubs Club. Get some hugs up there, chat.
Thanks.
Also, 22 Space, thank you for the follow. What's up? I mean, we're trying to figure out what there's left to do in this here. Holy shit. Thank you for the subscription, Bear Taffy. That's my husband. We bought a car this weekend and we're really happy and in love and cute and stuff. Anyway, give him hugs, because he's the best. I love him. Thanks for resubscribing, Bear Taffy. Love ya, love ya. OMG, Bear's here too. I like that guy. I like him too. Chubs has been hugged 923 times. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, so where are we gonna find the frickin' necromancer? Thank you for the follow, Unheard TK. Makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return with some streams and puppy dreams. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I am Alyse Chantel. I stream on Twitch every weekday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, yeah. We have been playing West of Loathing. I'm trying to find the necromancer. Bear got knife hug booped. That's a thing here, Bear. Surprised you didn't know. Oh, hey! You found your crate. You don't remember losing a crate, but it must be yours because it has mine stenciled on it. Let's open it. We got some matches and coffee. According to all the clues, I feel like we should find our necromancer situation in this area, so I'm gonna wander.
Thanks.
Thank you for the follow, Earnshit69. Makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return with streams and puppy dreams.
Thanks.
Also, Scientology. Thank you for that follow. Much, much appreciated. Alright, you encounter the ghost of a dead cowboy who is wailing and gnashing his teeth and generally seeming very frustrated about how his life has gone. Or more likely, how it stopped going. Let's fight it. We're just gonna give you a little shoot there. Gonna go ahead and shoot you down there, buddy. And you're gone. Wander again. We must find it. There isn't a whole lot to occupy yourself during these long rides. If you've seen one cloud that looks kind of like a duck, you've seen them all. It would be a good opportunity to exercise your upper body, but you don't have any dumbbells.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah, here comes Bear, just back from the gym. Show me your muscles. Oh hell yeah.
Exercise.
Alright, enough of that. Get out of here. Let's do it. You spend some time grunting and puffing, trying to bend a horseshoe with your bare hands.
Bare hands.
Bare hands!
Bare hands.
Ha 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 ha. Bear pun, bear pun, bear pun. Ha 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 ha. It doesn't work, but it's quite a workout. Oh. Bear, where do I go? Have you found the necromancer?
Oh, dude, you were like way ahead of me. I'm getting spoiled. Spoilers.
Spoilers! Oh no!
Spoilers.
Ah! Run away! Oh, puppy hugs. A sweet puppy. That's Chubbs. That's my dog up there in the corner. And that's my hubs. Hugging my Chubbs. Aw, sweet buddy. Oh, so handsome. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, very handsome. Oh, so good. Look at the white chest. Oh, sweetie. He's so handsome. He's so handsome, you guys. All right. Hey. You got a Switch code.
For Game of the Switch for Mario Rabbids Kingdom.
Huh. There's a sudden thrilling whoosh sound, and a man dressed in all dark gray with a long flappy cloak and a gray bandana pulled up to conceal his face appear before you out of the shadows. He brandishes a wicked-looking knife at you accusingly. Stop right there. Prove your allegiance, for I'll suffer no cultists in this place. Could you be a bit more specific? The necromancer's cultists, the skeleton guys. Sonny Jim, if you're calling us skeleton cultists, you're gonna be eating those words with a side order of teeth. Show him the black hood you got off that guy. You see here? I got this hood off a cultist I killed. You're saying having a cultist hood proves you aren't a cultist? Well, if I was a cultist, I'd be wearing it, right? Oh, babe, the dog wants out. Can you let him? Thanks. That's not a great argument, but since all this actual cultists I've accused have attacked me by this point in the conversation, I'll let it pass. Damn straight. Cool. I've just been killing them with their own daggers for the sake of poetic justice. Here, have one. Neat. Let's go to Hellstrom Ranch. Is that gonna be better than this? Probably not. I mean, the poison's nice, but meh. Feeling meh about it. Let's talk to her. Judging from where we are in the geographical area, since the middle, we're right in the middle of the territory, I think this must be where the cows came from when they came home. What do you think we should do next? Looks like you saved the day. So, for those that just joined us, we've beaten the game, but we still don't know anything. We've, gotten to the end of the game, but we haven't, beat the necromancer or whatever we're looking for. Sure hope there's a happy ending. I love happy endings. I mean, any other ideas? The Breadwood Mare. That's about it. Alyse bum rushed the mainline quest. Well, of course. I suppose we'll just, shoot a bunch of cows and shit. Oh, she could have taken out the skull. I should have done that. Oh, she can't do the skulls. That's right. I forgot. My bad. Maybe we were the necromancer all along? It kind of seems that way. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't play this very well. I could have done better moves. What does boop mean? Boop is when you boop someone on the nose. You can nose boop, you can finger boop a nose, or you can nose boop a nose. I don't know, we just boop people here. Boop. Let's go ahead and do this. This MFer. Poor cows. They're not real cows. These are cartoon cows someone drew. Don't worry, we're not hurting actual cows. Do you see how they're not real? How they're a cartoon someone drew? Do you understand? Just want to make sure you're okay with the situation. Thanks for the follow, DB Vertigo. Makes me happy. Hope to make you happy in return. We'll stream some puppy dreams. Even though the puppy's having his sun nap dream right now. Cow's blood. You pulled some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster! Haha, just kidding, they're super evil. Hooray! This is some blood from a demon cow. It pulses and scintillates and bubbles as if it's still alive, although I guess the bubbling would be kind of a problem if it were alive. That are some crazy buffs, but you shouldn't drink it. I mean, our stomach's full. You're no cow scientist, but you're pretty sure this would kill you if you drank it. Come to think of it, you're pretty sure that there's not even any such thing as a cow scientist. Better not then. If a cow scientist doesn't exist, better not. But I kind of want to. But I don't have an option to, so okay. I suppose let's wander about here. You find an overturned military stagecoach. Half buried behind it is a crate labeled supplies. In stenciled military type, you dig around in the wreckage and find a manifest. Looks like this thing was bound for Fort Memoriam, but it says delivery was declined. And we get some good shit. I want to find something right here. Hey game, can you help me find something right here? Oh shit. A pile of bones. Game, I need you to find something right here. Hey game, right here. He did. Right here. Right in this area. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. It's gotta be there, right? I want to wander over here. Let's wander by the last custard stand. Hey! You see a familiar outline of an army fort and a zag spooky toward it to investigate it. The sign says Fort Unnecessary. Let's check it out. Cool. Fort Unnecessary. Somebody arranged these cannons haphazardly and then left them out in the rain. The monsters. A harried-looking young woman in a military outfit darts in front of the door as you enter. Oh no! I can't be having any more misfits in this jerk ward. You can either swear to me that you're halfway competent, heck, even a quarter, and that you'll help sort out this crew of no-hopers, or you can turn right back around and march double time. Sure, I'll help. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come on in. I'm Captain Harriet Davenport. My name's Victoria Williams. What's the problem, Cap? Problems. Welcome to Camp Fubar, where all the Army's idiots and rejects are sent so they're out of the way. I've had it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Please help these morons figure out their malfunctions so they can muster out of here and leave me in peace. Can you give me some details? You'll need to talk to them individually for more information, but the brief is, we've got a scout who's blind as a bat, a cook who can't figure out how to make corned beef hash on toast, a guy who can't load a fire a cannon without it blowing up or maybe shooting backwards, a guy who somehow, and I can't for the life of me figure out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse, and a kid who was sent here because he can't figure out how to tie a bow tie. Oh, and just to put the icing on the cake, we have infinite goblins living in our storage shed. Wow! Okay, I begin to see the scope of your complaint. Girl, you are not just whistling Dixie. So what'd you do to get sent here? You can hear her teeth grinding as she growls. Do not ask. Okay, well, I'll just take a look around then. All right, guys. It's time for me to end. This is a great place to pick up tomorrow, though. So, thank you all for coming out today. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Nick, if you're still here for that raid. That was amazing. Yeah. Let's see who we can raid.